Hey, what's up? Good morning, degenerates. So, I figured today I was going to go through some of the gameplay I was taking a look at thanks to this guy who alerted me to it on one of my YouTube videos. I want to make this clear that this here is a first impression. This is me seeing this for the first time. So if you were looking for a high analytical viewpoint of this, if you were looking for something where someone goes in depth and talks about all the little specific details, this might not be the video for you. I also want to make it clear that this was recorded far before Amazon decided to announce their second delay. And with that delay, I feel like I need to make a few clarifications. So, some people appear to think that me saying that the launch of MMOs being a shit show is something acceptable, and I don't think it's acceptable. The MMO industry in general is a shit show, but I don't think low quality from the MMO genre in general is a great thing. When I refer to the launch of MMOs being a shit show, what I'm specifically referring to is the idea that there are so many things that can go wrong. I care most of all about the game and the gameplay. The politics and everything else falls secondary. If the gameplay is good enough, if the gameplay is in a high quality state, then all the other things kind of fall to the wayside. However, with the launch of any MMO, there are always problems. There are server issues, there are politics in the background, there are people trying to grab a hold of certain exploits, there are people looking for ways around the system or to cheat the system. I mean, one of the biggest problems with WoW currently is probably, or at least WoW Classic, is probably gold selling and botting. But that doesn't say anything about the gameplay quality itself. That just says something about the people involved currently who are ruining that experience for others. And along with that, I'd like to make a secondary point clear before the start of this video. I agree with the fact that New World has actually been delayed again. I don't like that it's been delayed again because it's a very bad look on Amazon Game Studios. But what would be a far worse look for them is if they had released the game, it was in a garbage state, and they never fixed it. But what was that one phrase that some guy said, that a rushed game is always bad, but a delayed game is eventually good. Something like that. But my ultimate point behind that is, it's a good thing. It is a necessary evil that they delayed the game. It indicates to me that these guys do actually genuinely care about the product of their game. My issue with the announcement of the delay is how late it came, how close to the beta it showed up. To me, that indicates a fundamental issue with either their project management or not accounting for a whole bunch of different variables that happen, such as the command change, such as things going wrong. That alongside, I guess, a lot of negative review stuff from the alpha players. Now, the sentiment I keep hearing from alpha players is, the game is good, the gameplay is good, but there is not enough, that they need more. And I'm hoping that's what they're aiming at. Now, at some point, I am going to be talking about all the steps of mismanagement that New World has been through, where all their problems lie, and what I believe, or at least from an outsider's perspective, what I can see that they've done wrong. But that's for another video. This one is my first reaction to the gameplay released by mein-mmo. So, hope you enjoy the video. Hope you get something out of it. Okay, let's see. I think I'll start with the New World stuff. So, these guys here. I don't know if this is like, I don't know what kind of ad this is, but it reminds me of like one of those missing children things that you see on those American milk cartons. So that's a little bit concerning. That's especially if that's on a German website. Now they had video somewhere. I wanted to take a look at this because apparently the German, yeah, here it is. The German gameplay from some random little company, some little random game journalists in Germany can do a better fucking job at portraying this game than IGN. Think about that, right? How fucking shit are you at your job that someone like 30 to 40 times smaller than you can do a way better job. That's just atrocious, which is exactly why you can never fucking trust games journalists, especially in America. Fuck them. So let's see what they got for us here. We got a lot of shrubbery. That's why this helmet reminds me of Monty Python. It reminds me of the fetch a shrubbery for me. Okay, that's nice and detailed. Fuck me, I like the way that looks. You can tell that this is a German game because that guy's... these are German players because the guy in the back there has a Flammenwerfer. It werfs Flammen. Fucking look at this. This actually looks impressive. So this is just some PvE combat, but look at it. And look at that bitch. He's fucking running away to shoot them. He's not just standing and fighting until he dies. That looks good. Also, look at the stamina usage. So if it's not loud enough or anything, just tell me. But fuck me. Look at that. Look how clean the combat actually looks here when it's done by people who actually give a shit about things. Right? Look at this shit. It's beautiful. It's incredibly beautiful the way they've done this. Of course, they should have used Germans from the start. Just not the ones from Volkswagen who lie about everything. I like the color schemes. I like the way things fight back, that you can get knocked down. That these two have teamed up. That they're using different skill sets. That he just hit his friend in the back with an axe. My stream quality goes up and down. Oh, that might be me. Ah, okay. They've removed my transcoding. Twitch has not given me transcoding today, which is unfortunate. You know what, I'll do a quick restart after this then. Hold on. Actually, you know what, I'm going to do a quick restart on my stream. I'm going to change a feature because if Twitch isn't giving me transcoding, it's going to look like shit for people watching, and that's not nice. As fascinating as this looks. Let me do a quick restart. I'll be right back. Okay, hopefully that looks a bit better. Just took a few seconds to fix that. I like the way the gameplay looks. This looks a lot better than what we saw from IGN. And I mean, it's not going to be for everyone. Hey, look at that. An enemy actually using their shield. I don't know who this guy... Richard. Richard, why are you letting Tessa tank everything? Don't be such a bitch. Come on. Okay, so this is some of the bow gameplay. Which looks pretty dank. This looks so much... Holy shit, this just looks so much better than the IGN footage. Like, I'm genuinely impressed with how much better this looks. Look at that, he used the bow skill there. What I like here is that, like, the health bar is, like, right here. That was one of my problems with WoW, is that the health bars were on the side here. So I could never tell when I was going to die because I have the attention span of a squirrel on crack, so I need everything right in front of me when I'm playing a game. I like that the health bar's here. I like that the stamina bar only appears once you start using it. That your abilities are nicely set out in the corner, and it gives you this very wide visual range of what you're looking at, right? That looks really nice. I like the visuals, I like the graphics. This looks so much better. This paints New World in a much better view than what the IGN twits did. And this is basically unedited footage. This makes it feel like a game. Also, these guys missed a loot drop and I'm disgusted by them. I thought Germans were perfect. Come on. Okay, so we saw some healing there from a potion. I know potions are apparently super important in this game. Oh, and look at that. Just notice this now. So you kill an enemy, you don't have to run up to them and pick up coins. You automatically get those coins. So it's like an auto loot system for the coins. So that kind of works like souls in Dark Souls, right? So you kill an enemy, you automatically get those souls. You don't have to go run out and pick them up. Also, he increased his bow mastery, which is fucking high. God damn. But that's very nice, neat UI indicators. The number point system here on everything he hits looks very neat and tidy. Enemies seem aware of their presence. Fuck, look at all of this. Ah, there's a skill set he used. And his cooldowns are nicely indicated there. They're actually... Holy shit, hold on, let me go back. Look at that. They're actually bars that run down. They're not just like a ticking clock thing. That visual indicator is a lot better than what I've seen in other MMOs. Fuck, I'm impressed. Now I can see why people are bitching about the game. Like, except the gameplay. They're saying the gameplay is good, but everything else is the problem. I like the way this looks. I don't know, you tell me what you think, chat. Does this game look like it's for you or not? This game looks fun for sure. Yeah, this actually looks good. This looks polished. This looks neat. This looks tidy. This gives me hope that this game isn't going to be a complete shit show on launch. And the fact that they're still going to be adding more on top of what's already here. I think that's wonderful. Okay, so this is your crafting benches. He's decided he likes a pretty green dress. That's for cosplay later. He already hides his face in shame in that furry costume he's wearing. Cosplaying as a damn bird. Even his friends want to kill him. Okay, that emote. Okay, so the emote wheel is strange to me. Because usually emotes are like /sit, they're like commands. Which, I mean, they've got them here. I guess it's kind of nice that they're this big, but this feels like it takes up a lot of real estate on the screen. Like, I feel like they could have just put that at the top here, like as a wheel that you open. But, I mean, hey. Now we're looking at Discount Gandalf in Ugg boots. I'm liking the way this looks. I'm genuinely impressed, and this puts to bed some of my fears. Why the fuck did they push so hard with the New World footage with IGN when these guys are the guys who got it right? Oh, and there we go. Okay, disgusting. They chose America. They chose the Marauders faction. So, for those who don't know, you see this flag here? The green flag is Marauders. I think red is... I'm not sure, actually. Purple is Syndicate, I think. And then red is Covenant. I don't know, I'll need to double check that, but I know green is Marauders. So this will be like one of the Marauder commanders that you go and talk to, and basically you get shit from these guys, right? Yeah, you get rewards and stuff from these guys. God damn, Tessa's doing work here. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so we finally get a proper look at what the magic here looks like. So before in the IGN footage, we kind of saw the same thing, but it was just kind of glanced over. They didn't know what they were doing. There were a bunch of retards who didn't know how to expose gameplay because, well, these journalists who work at IGN don't play video games. They're journalists. They don't actually know how to do their job for a video game company. Someone should play video games constantly and then become a journalist for video games. But they don't do that at IGN. They say, oh, they got a nice fancy piece of paper from a stupid fucking university that no one gives a shit about. Oh, I see that they've also applied to work in liberal arts in a McDonald's. So 10 of their friends will be working in McDonald's for the rest of their life, but this one guy gets lucky. This here is, these people actually play this game. These journalists in this mein-mmo look like they actually play this game. It's my little side rant. And look at the magic system here. That's pretty cool. That's very innovative. Like, usually you have to aim magic from like a gun perspective where you're looking down a line of sight at someone. Or it's like you have your AoE circle that you have to click. But this one, it seems more fluid. It seems more integrated into the actual world of how you aim this thing. And there's a wind-up, which means that there's time for people to get out the way. There's some more vegans. Throwing some axes. Got some lag. This looks good. Also wonder what that soul sprout is. Okay, I guess that's a crafting material they just harvested. There's another interesting thing. Look at his arrows that are firing out here. Right? When he's firing these arrows out, there's actually a dark thing that goes with this. Right? So, yeah, you see there's that dark aura around the arrows he's firing at. It's because he's enchanted his weapon. I think that's void damage. That's fucking cool. And you see it's at 624 plus something. So that's enhancing the damage. Okay, that guy just turned into a fucking Beyblade. We're shooting dogs. Please don't tell me we eat the dogs. Eating strange creatures is what got us in this pandemic in the first place. We don't need more of that, please. Also, what the fuck was that name? Google? Dromgool. Landmark charted. Ah, so it's like you discover the area and it's now marked on your map. But... hey, we've got explodey enemies. And we've got ghosts. And we've got dogs. And we've got everything. It seems like you actually need to be a bit careful with your aggro ranges. I don't have the Rona, unfortunately. At least if I had the Rona, I might feel better than what I do now. What I've got is sleep deprivation. Because I had another engineering submission that had to be in by 9 this morning. So I've been working since about 6 a.m. On Wednesday through to 9 in the morning. I then took a little bit of a nap in the day. So, yeah, I'm a little bit fucked up. It's exhaustion, nothing else. Look at all the detailing on this. This is nice. The PvE looks nice. So just fix the PvP and everyone will be fucking happy. I really hope they fix the PvP then. Because this looks cool as fuck. This guy's whipping out a musket and he's like, hey buddy, why don't you stand in front and deal with the big scary monster. With the discount Urukai. And I'll stand here. Oh, he just got fucking bodied. Look at that though. Okay, so this is fun, right? the fact that there's stuns in the game. There's visual indicators for stuns. So he gets nailed. He doesn't just get knocked back and do nothing, right? He actually gets stunned and he stands here confused as fuck. His friend has to then take the blows from this discount orc. The indicators are so neat and out of the way, but they're so clean. This looks like, do you see what I mean, Jarek Dan? This looks way fucking better than the IGN stuff. Do you think you'll also, on a second note, Jarek Dan, before I move on to the next topic, the next topic is Dr. Disrespect. So anyway, there was a quick first look at the gameplay by mein-mmo. I hope you got something out of it. People seem to like this live format thing a lot more than, well, when I sit down and analyze stuff. So, you know, I figured I'd give it a second try, see if people still like it. If they don't, I'll stop. We'll see. You know, subscribe if you want more like this. Like the video if you liked it. You know where the dislike button is if you didn't. Slap my ding dong if you really want to get annoyed by spam messages every time I upload a video. And aside from that, I hope you have a great day. Hope everything goes your way. But it's time now for you and I to bugger off. Cheers for now.